Hey everybody, my thoughts are images that I have made. 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 Hey everybody. My thoughts are images that I have made. 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 My thoughts are images. My thoughts are images. My thoughts are images. My thoughts are images that I have made. My thoughts are images that I have made. This is the Course. This is the Course in Miracles, of course. This course we're on. 2021, the 15th day in our calendar year, the 15th lesson in our Course in Miracles. Goodness gracious, God Almighty, here we are, shared together in this lesson, in this practice, in this prayer, in this play. My thoughts are images that I have made. My thoughts are images that I have made. My thoughts are images that I have made. My thoughts are images. 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 My thoughts are images that I have made. Okay? Images. All right, so this is the Course in Miracles. Brief reminder that you don't have to believe any of this stuff. Take it all as entertainment. Entertain it. Try it out. Try it on. See what it does. It specifically says that you will probably actively resist it, but it says that if you practice with it, you will have an effect. It will have an effect on you. And this information has a sequentiality to it. It has a way that it builds on itself, but also it is holographic in nature as well, meaning that in some ways it will, if you get one part of it, you get all of it. That's what it says itself, actually. So hold on, I'm just inviting some Course in Miracles friends, people who have been commenting. What's up, y'all? Hey. Okay. So, what is it called? Let's see. Catch up from yesterday, the lesson yesterday. Well, it was funny. I got what's up, Sabrina? Hey, Sabrina. Remember that we had that time? That was fun. That was at that rave right before the pandemic. That was cool. I'd never been to a rave except for that one. That was I had a great time there. Anyways, let's see here. So yesterday there was a guy who wrote me saying that it was that it's offensive that I read the Course the way I do. It was really funny. I just saying this. That's hilarious because the Course is, the tiny mad idea at which I forgot to laugh. And now he's like my friend. I'm just like, bro, that's hilarious, I wrote him really cool, hey, this is the time, I couldn't help but laugh a few hours later, brother. Thank you for awakening the tiny mad idea, the dream happening here. So that's really funny, being criticized for reading it wrong, hey? Isn't that funny, hey? Oh, what's up? Oh, thank you for the emojis, Sabrina. Oh, no, that was Sabrina. The one time at the Chocolate Groove. That was a fun time. Yeah, there's, Sabrina is his name that a few people have besides, there's other Joeys too, right? So, anyways, I see who you are, Sabrina, and good day, dear. So, anyways, what else is funny? Yesterday's lesson was I tried to practice it. It was kind of cool because I couldn't. In some ways, that you're supposed to, close your eyes and think of the horrors of the world and say to those that God does not create those things. God creates holy. And this is the Course in Miracles anyways. Love creates lovingly. Creation creates creatively. Creation creates not destructively. Truth creates truthfully. And if you have like images that seem like they're representation of effects of lies or of illusions, you say to it, God did not create that, and therefore it is not real. It's a cool practice, and so I just had trouble doing it because I was kind of in a pretty silly and playful mood, and every time I do it, I just was like in the state, like it's a state. It's like salvation is now, okay? It doesn't matter what's going on, like in the cold water, when it's like, oh my God, whoa, it doesn't matter. Or when you put, I don't know if you know what this is, Sananga in your eyes. It's like a painful forest medicine. It hurts so bad, but you just choose to relax your nervous system anyways. Why am I saying that? I don't know exactly. So anyways, here we go. Jan Marcombi. But it was, yesterday I couldn't quite, the lesson, I would sit down and do it. You're supposed to only do it for like a minute or two. And I would just find myself only thinking of lovely thoughts. So I almost couldn't, it was fun. I tried to bring like a pandemic or something like that. So like thoughts that normally annoy us, like lockdown, like whatever, normally annoy us. But I couldn't take it seriously. So it was cool. Oh, hey, hi, hello. Yes. Okay, here we go. Let's read along. Hey, Misha Lee, you should listen to the beginning. I was saying how I couldn't practice, It's funny. It was great. It was like a real problem. Oh no, I can't be bothered by the horrors of the world, but I'm supposed to be. The practice is telling me to. Yeah, you too, Sister Sabrina. Back at you. Much love and laughs. Goodness gracious. Indeed. Here we go. Let's read along. I got a book with me today. Oh no, Misha says. Oh no. God damn it. Oh, I can't think of the horrors of the world aren't bothering me. Oh no, what's wrong with him? Okay, here we go. So, it is because the thoughts you think appear as images that you do not recognize them as nothing. It is because the thoughts you think appear as images that you do not recognize them as nothing. Okay, you think them, and so you think you see them. All right. This is how your, quote, seeing was, quote, made. It doesn't have the word made in quotation marks there, though. I'm loving the emojis, man. The images of the emojis. I'm loving my thoughts, My thoughts are images I have made. Thanks for making the emoji thought images, Joey, Misha, Sabrina, all y'all people chiming in. My thoughts are images that I have made, okay? Oh, look at the heart thoughts I made and you made. We made them together. Nothing separate, right? Okay. Oh, look at, I got a care emoji that is in my creation. The creation I share with you. Everyone, goodness gracious. Okay, so here we go. Sentence 3, I'm going to read that again. This is how your seeing was made. This is the function you have given your body's eyes. It is not seeing. It is image making. It takes the place of seeing, replacing vision with illusions. It's like the darkened glass, if you know Huxley's kind of thing. I think that's sort of like what we're talking about. The film that we place. I think darkened glass, I think. Yeah, okay, so there's some other things about that. Distinctly, the Course in Miracles distinguishes these words, creation and making, or creating and making, or made up or created. It distinguishes those distinctly, saying that truth creates, creator creates, the ego makes up, And the ego makes up based on the tiny mad idea, the tiny mad idea. It's a sad thing, taken seriously. But what if I could be other than what I am? What if there was something against what is? Into the mind of God there crept this tiny mad idea at which forgot to laugh. And that is the ego, basically. Taken seriously, like, what if there was something against what is? The mind was like, oh shit, what would that look like? It would look like, what would it be like if I fucked shit up? And the mind was like, oh my God, and it projected this out kind of in a symbolic world of a story that we find ourselves in as characters, and which we are becoming the heroes of as we are giving it the meaning that we choose to give it. Dreaming for what? Forgiveness sake, for goodness sake, God, goodness gracious, hell yeah, all for heaven's sake, actually, in purpose in mind that we give meaning to, as a cross-training with our practices, that we know we have we feel we get to choose what to do with our hands and our words. We cross-train these practices with taking the whole world off for a moment and stepping into the holy instant now. Okay, so let's go back to our practicing, our word practices. Okay, so this is me practicing English reading. So paragraph number 2. This introductory idea to the process of image making that you call seeing will not have much meaning for you. Okay. This introductory idea to the process of image making that you call seeing will not have much meaning to you. You will begin to understand it when you have seen the little edges of light around the same familiar objects which you see now. Okay, little edges of light. Hey, what's up, Jim Pap? What's up? Little edges of light around the objects that you see now. Sentence 3, paragraph 2. That is the beginning of real vision. You can be certain that real vision will come quickly when this has occurred. It's coming quickly when this has occurred. You guys see that? The light around the edges of the things? Playfully now, prayerfully. Giving your vision, this vision, creatively, coaxingly. Coax it out, y'all. Coax it out. Come on. Open up. Okay. Paragraph number 3. As we go along, you may have many light episodes. As we go along, you may have many light episodes. They may take many different forms, some of them quite unexpected. Do not be afraid of them. Good idea. They are signs that you are opening your eyes at last. Open up. They will not persist. Okay. Because they merely symbolize true perception. They only symbolize. They merely symbolize. What's up, Elise Fustasi? They will not persist because they merely symbolize true perception, and they are not related to knowledge. Knowledge is what we're going for, I guess, here. That's what it's saying here. These exercises will not reveal knowledge to you, but they will prepare the way. These exercises won't reveal knowledge to you, but they will prepare the way. In practicing the idea for today, repeat it to yourself and apply it to whatever you see around you, using its name and letting your eyes rest on it as you say, this book, is an image I have made. The book, The Course in Miracles, is an image I made. I made this book. I made this image. This book. I made A Course in Miracles. It's an image I made. That's cool. It's like a key in the matrix I put in there. Maybe, for me. So are you, for me. All of us together here. Anybody, you make every excuse. All encounters are holy encounters. Every meeting is an opportunity to give salvation and thus receive it for yourself. As you think of him, you will think of yourself. As you see him, you will see yourself. Or her. Okay, so that gate, there's a gate over there. That gate is an image I have made. Okay, that's the practice. It's key. That's the key. For seeing. Okay, it's not necessary to include large number of specific subjects for the application of today's idea. It's necessary, however, to continue to look at each subject while you repeat the idea to yourself. The idea should be repeated quite slowly each time. So look at that gate. That gate is an image I have made. This backpack is an image I have made. That hand is an image I have made. Okay? Quite slowly each time. Okay, so paragraph number 5. Although you will obviously not be able to apply the idea to very many things during the minute or so of practice that is recommended, try to make the selection as random as possible. Less than a minute will do for... Less than a minute? Less than a minute, man. Baby gloves, goodness, eh? Taking care of gently now. Later, there's some more demands. A little bit, not intensely, but maybe, sort of, yeah. But man, less than a minute? Okay, God. Maybe, that's hard. Less than a minute will do for the practice periods. Oh, if you begin to feel uneasy. If you begin to feel uneasy, how kind. Okay, maybe you will feel uneasy. Maybe I don't. Maybe I did at the first few times, did feel uneasy at these things. I don't remember. These don't make me feel uneasy at the moment. But I couldn't find the horrible thoughts yesterday. They didn't bother me. So that kind of sucked, you know? Okay. Anyways. Let's see here. So... try to make the selections as random as possible. You can't apply them to everything, or not very much. If you find yourself uneasy, less than a minute is okay. Don't have more than 3 application periods for today's idea, unless you feel completely comfortable with it. Did I feel completely comfortable with yesterday's practice? It's funny because I thought I wasn't doing it. I was like. There was a part of me that's like, damn it, I'm not doing it. And then there was another part that's like, I don't care. It's great. Okay, so, however, and don't exceed 4, it says, even if you feel completely comfortable with it. However, the idea can be applied as needed throughout the day. So if stuff comes up, if you're confused about stuff, you can apply it as you go throughout your day. Oh, that's it. Okay. My thoughts are images I have made. It's cool. Hey, there's some interesting metaphysics in this lesson. I thought you might want to go back and reread that. You could listen to me read it too. You could even record yourself and listen to yourself read it. Hey, you can do anything. You can say that. You can say those words. I can do anything. I can do that. I can do anything. You can say that. Permission to speak freely. And play that way. You know? Reasonably. For your reason, for your purpose. For what you're for. And maybe somehow, some way, nicely using the word unreasonably too, right? So it's create for yourself. There's ways to use words that are kind of they mean different things, but they stoke different fires, and they stoke different fires, meaning, and it create for yourself an impossible game. That's a cool kind of puts a fire under my butt, makes me want to go, you know? It's the spirit of going, the spirit of getting going with my practice or something like this. But then you could also say, no, name it a possible game. That's impossible. Someone says, that's impossible. You could say, I am possible, impossible. The possibility I am is impossible. That's the probability I pray with. I dance about. I do a little tango with. So, anyway, go on now. Ciao.